Yes. And so we want a GCI of 300,000 next year.
Okay.
And we want to be able to profit 250. So I ran all the numbers and just entered everything into the spreadsheet.
Okay.
That means that we need to have 47 total pending for the year.
Okay.
Um, which means then breaking that down, having 16 listings,
Okay.
and 31 buyers.
Okay. I can hear in
Yes.
your voice the power of this clarity.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
because I'm a very visual person. And so if I did, to be completely transparent and honest with you, this last year, when you told us we were going to get 16 pendings that first quarter, we thought you were crazy. We're
Yeah.
like, we don't have anything in the pipeline. There is no freaking way. But I'm just such a big believer after we went over that number and we ended up capping like right after that first quarter, we just couldn't believe it. Like we were just like, this is possible. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. They've been doing this forever. You just got to
Mhm.
grind and put the effort in, and not lie to yourself that you're actually doing the work and actually do the work.
Right. Yeah. Oh, and
That's
you
key.
are, if I could pull this out and record this and show this to people, with your permission, I would love to because that's it. I mean,
Please do.
that's really it.
It is because you fight
Yeah.
your mind so much where it's like, oh, I don't want to call them and bother them, or I don't want to talk to people at open houses and things like that. Sure. I mean, but that
Yeah.
reservation is going to cause you business, bottom
Yeah.
line. And if you don't have to door knock 100 doors to do that, it's just being out there and really being consistent. That is another thing we learned this year. Consistency is key. And, when we first started, it was like reach out to 10 SOI a day, and I was failing at that. So I was like, okay, what if I just reach out to five consistently? And it
Hmm.
worked. So I just, yeah, a lot of it's mindset. It really is, because if you don't have the mindset of not being hungry, but more of like creating relationships, reaching out to people, touching them in different ways. I mean, it seems like with the year that we had last year, that's the formula. Yeah, instead of trying to create everything new and having all these YouTube channels and wasting money on different marketing and things like that, because we were really trying to not have so much overhead as we grew that last year. And yeah, so we learned a lot of that last year, was being consistent and following the plan.
Well said. I love it. These are all like valuable lessons. I am going to have to like pull this out and show other people because that's amazing.
Okay.
Um, and once you get this foundation of what
Mhm.
you've created this last year, then it's me reminding you like, who else can do this? You know how to do
Yes,
it well.
right.
What can someone else do for you?
Absolutely.
How can we make this easier?
Hmm.
So how can we make you and Nick making 300,000 next year with the plan that you have in place? How can we make that easier? What can we
By
improve
hiring
in this plan?
somebody.
That is always the answer.